G'day everyone, welcome to Brushes with Beck. Today's video is just a really quick one. I was supposed to have the full video of Jasper's face close-up ready for you guys this week, but I'm afraid I don't. So this is just a quick little video about some pastel pencils that I got recently. Now this is the Conte A Paris brand, excuse me, my pronunciation. I've never learned to speak French. This is obviously a very old tin of this brand of pencils. But I got these secondhand from Facebook Marketplace actually. I looked up the prices online of a new tin and I got these for a really good price. I only paid 50 bucks for the 48 pencils, even though they're super old, they've hardly been used. So this is a tin of 48 and as you can see, the color range is really nice. And these pastel pencils have, I mean, some of the colours have been used a fair bit, like this red, the blue and the white, but overall they're hardly used at all. So I thought, absolute bargain, perfect time to try out pastel pencils because I have always wanted to try them but never have had a chance. Purchasing something like this secondhand is a really great way to get a good price on something that you may not be able to otherwise afford, or something that you may not want to spend a whole lot of money on if you don't know if you're actually going to like the product. So this was a really good option for me, and when I saw them I just had to snap them up so I could give them a go. Now, I haven't actually tried them out properly given all that, but I have done some colour swatching. This is Canson Maton's paper. It's a paper that I frequently use for my colour pencil work. This is the smooth fine grain side of the paper. And you can see how vibrant these colours are. Coloured pencil colours. Here's a polychromos earth green yellowish. I'm just going to lay this on the paper here. I mean, it's a different green tone, but you can see that it's nowhere near as vibrant. This green of the pastel, I hardly have to apply much pressure, and there's like a thick blanket of colour there. Now obviously, pastel smudges very easily, unlike the coloured pencil, so you do have to be very careful in that regard. And I have practiced some layering and texture and blending techniques on this side of the paper. I still don't really know properly how to use it. I did have trouble layering colours over the top of each other for first strokes, but I don't know whether that's my inexperience, these particular pastel pencils, or the paper. So I'm not really sure with that, but that's why, I did a bit of experimentation. So I haven't actually used these properly yet. I'd like to try them on pastel matte because I do have some pastel matte now, but I'm still working through my first colour pencil piece on pastel matte at the moment. So these pastel pencils, they are obviously quite old, but these ones, they're made in France. They seem to lay down the colour really nicely. And it's a bit misleading because I'm drawing on top of the tin, but there is quite a large noise, quite a bit of noise when you are using the pastel pencils because they are more scratchy on the paper. But the colour lay down is very easily, and I can blend them out with my finger and get pigment all over my finger. But it means that mixing these colours up becomes quite easy. So the thing that I love about these though is how vibrant these colours are. So I'm really excited to try something with these, perhaps with a bit more colour, maybe an insect or a bird rather than a cat or a dog. So that will be interesting to actually give these a proper go once I get the time to do so. But for now, I hope you've enjoyed this little video. I couldn't really find a lot of information on these pastels in terms of light fastness. I think they said on the tin, hold on. It says on the tin that they have a high light fastness and a 5mm diameter core, and then this 3-star rating for the high light fastness, but there's no indication on any of the pencils as to what as to what the light fast rating of any individual pencil is. So I'm not exactly sure how that works, whether they all have a high light fastness or whether I just haven't studied every individual pencil well enough to see the 3-star logo. Maybe it is on some of the pencils, and the ones that don't have a high light fast rating, maybe they just don't have any stars at all. So I know this is a super quick video and not particularly in depth, but I just thought I would show you this and give you some insight. If you are looking to try a new art medium, or something that you're not willing to invest a lot of money in, but you want to give it a go, you can either buy a new set, like a small set, like you get the 12 packs of colored pencils, or you can probably get the 12 packs of pastel pencils brand new, or you can simply go online and try to find something secondhand in your area that's decent price and not very well used. That is another really good option. So I need to do a little bit more learning myself before I work on a piece with these, but once I work on a piece, I will certainly film it and pop it on this channel so you can see how I go with my very first pastel pencil piece. So I know this hasn't been a particularly in-depth video. I just wanted to share that little bit of insight for you if you hadn't thought about trying to buy something secondhand to save a bit of money. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a comment down below, give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell button, and I will see you next week for another video. Stay creative.